And this was almost the voice mode edition of the X-Files because we have two voice mode updates, one coming from Perplexity, who just introduced their new voice mode, and the other from OpenAI, who just made their advanced voice mode available to free users. Anyway, both of these new voice mode updates and new features, new availability, come right on the tail of Microsoft Copilot also making their voice mode available for free. The voice movement is very much underway, and we as marketers very much need to continue to try and prepare for it. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the AI Marketing Navigator. This is your daily compass in the ever-evolving world of AI marketing. Okay, navigators, back with another edition of the X-Files tonight, where we take the latest and greatest from AI news and updates from X and bring it to you navigators. And there's almost too much news and updates to keep up with. In fact, there probably are too many AI news and updates to keep up with, but we're going to keep trying our best here at the AI Marketing Navigator. And again, these are all going to be pulled from X tonight, mostly from the trending section. So I'm just going to go through rapid fire and try and keep you guys in the know with what has happened over the last couple of days with many of the AI tools that we use as AI marketing navigators and many of the tools and technologies that are widely used by consumers and our prospects. For instance, Amazon Alexa, which we will be featuring in our episode tonight. So without further ado, let's get into it and quickly go through all of these trending topics on X. First things first, ElevenLabs, one of our favorite AI tools and basically the master of AI voice, has introduced Scribe, which is a new speech-to-text model, a new transcription model that's incredibly accurate in transcription. It beats out models like Gemini 2.0 and OpenAI's transcription speech-to-voice Whisper v3, and it even supports transcription in 99 different languages and does things like speaker diarization and the ability to identify non-speech noises, things like laughter or coughs. It can even do timestamps throughout your transcription for different speakers and characters. And right now it's available directly within the ElevenLabs interface, but also through the API. And again, it's being touted for its incredible accuracy. And in fact, one of the best examples of this online is the fact that Eminem's Rap God song, and if you're not a rap fan or an Eminem fan, it's an incredibly fast lyrical song by Eminem. Someone fed that directly into Scribe, and it did really quite well at transcribing it. So if you're in a marketing department or a content creation team that does a lot of video or audio text, or content that needs to be transcribed into text here, or if you're a global marketing department who does global marketing and you need to transcribe content into multiple languages, ElevenLabs continues to be the go-to AI audio tool with Scribe now. Okay, moving on. And this was almost the voice mode edition of the X-Files because we have two voice mode updates, one coming from Perplexity, who just introduced their new voice mode, and the other from OpenAI, who just made their advanced voice mode available to free users. So let's start with Perplexity. And this is a new voice mode that they have launched. It allows users to ask questions and receive real-time spoken answers. And I have tested it out. It's very handy, very cool, seems to perform very well. Right now, it is only available on the iOS version of the Perplexity app, but of course, there are plans to expand to the Mac OS and Android as well. So Perplexity continues to battle to not be swept under the rug or overcome in the marketplace by bigger and more powerful companies, like, for instance, OpenAI, who just made their advanced voice mode available for everyone. It's expanded the access, which again, voice mode is powered by the ChatGPT 4o mini model. And they've expanded this access to all users of ChatGPT, including those on the free tier. There are some rate limit increases when it comes to the higher tiers. So if you're in a plus or a pro tier, you are going to have better rate limits when it comes to using the voice mode. Anyway, both of these new voice mode updates and new features, new availability, come right on the tail of Microsoft Copilot also making their voice mode available for free. So the voice movement is very much underway, and we as marketers very much need to continue to try and prepare for it. It will most likely be the primary way people search in the future is voice search. And however that optimization and ranking looks in voice search, there will very likely be opportunities. And I would have to guess that they're pretty similar probably to optimizing your content to appear in Google or the large language models that are citing content. The search everywhere optimization that we've talked about and that other marketing leaders like Neil Patel, for instance, have talked about. But of course, we'll be keeping a very close eye on the voice mode and voice search going forward. Okay, and then lastly, for our quick little X-Files episode tonight is the news from Amazon that they are launching Alexa Plus, a brand new AI-powered version of their popular voice assistant Alexa. And even more exciting than that is the fact that Anthropic's Claude model is actually going to be powering Alexa Plus. So one of my favorite products, Alexa, who is most definitely shut off now because she's tried to interrupt us a couple times as we have been saying her name, is now combining with my favorite LLM, my favorite AI company. And this new model of Alexa is going to integrate Claude into its behavior and functionality, which is going to enhance personalization and memory retention, as well as autonomous task execution. So Alexa is very slowly becoming an agent. So things like booking reservations or making purchases, finding different content online like video clips, which is an example mentioned in the trending X post here. And this is a huge step in consumer facing AI technology and therefore AI adoption, which we talk a lot about on this show, that the more AI integrates into our society and into our consumers and customers' daily lives, the more it becomes a part of how we communicate with those consumers and a part of our outreach and marketing and content strategy. Okay, that does it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the show or found it useful in any way, please do me a favor and follow on Spotify or subscribe on your podcast platform of choice. A review on top of that would be even more appreciated. It is by far the most helpful thing you could do for the show. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you get notified each day when our episode drops. Until then, and as always, thank you so much for joining me, and remember to stay curious, stay consistent, and keep navigating forward. Bye.